In 2025, Boston's coldest mystery finally cracked open when a forgotten traffic camera, once dismissed as useless, was reanalyzed using breakthrough AI video restoration, revealing the grainy face of the man who had led 22-year-old Claire Winters away on a freezing night in 2006. For nearly 2 decades, her family had lived with silence, pain, and unanswered questions, never suspecting that the predator was hiding in plain sight all along. The footage didn't expose a stranger but a trusted family friend, a man who attended Claire's memorial, shook hands with detectives, and lived freely among the very people grieving her loss. The revelation hit like a thunderclap. Betrayal cut deeper than the crime itself, and yet, for the first time in 19 years, the truth had a face. Boston's silent witness, a broken camera frozen in time, had spoken louder than any witness ever could, proving that justice doesn't disappear, it waits for the right moment to surface. For 15 years, London whispered about the heiress who vanished on her way to a charity gala in Mayfair, leaving only her purse behind in the backseat of a taxi, as if she had dissolved into the night itself. In 2025, a quantum DNA sequencing tool cracked the case wide open when a faint trace of skin cells, long overlooked inside the cab's upholstery, revealed not only her kidnapper, but also connected him to a series of unsolvable disappearances across Europe. The discovery was devastating. The man was no masked villain, but a respected socialite and philanthropist who moved freely among the city's elite. The world gasped as police paraded him in cuffs through the very streets where he had once been praised, proof that wealth and charm had hidden a predator in plain sight. The case became a chilling reminder that even the brightest lights of society cast the darkest shadows. In Phoenix, a mother's quiet tears finally found justice in 2025 when advanced soil microtracing, an experimental forensic science that could identify exact locations from microscopic particles, solved the murder of her teenage son, gone since 2009. Detectives had always suspected a neighbor, but without evidence, the case stalled. Then, tiny fragments found on the boy's backpack were re-examined, and under new technology they revealed the precise backyard where his life had ended, just across the fence. For years, the killer hosted neighborhood barbecues, waving at the grieving family every Sunday morning, until science itself pointed to his doorstep. The arrest was not just a victory for police, but a haunting reminder that sometimes the monster isn't far away, it's right next door. In 2017, one of the most sophisticated digital heists in Canadian history wiped out millions from international banks. And for years, the mastermind was nothing more than a ghost in cyberspace. But in 2025, a revolutionary blockchain decryption tool designed to secure global finance exposed the unthinkable. Every digital breadcrumb led not to a shadowy hacker overseas, but to a quiet suburban father in Toronto, living with his wife and kids, projecting the image of an ordinary life. Neighbors described him as kind, helpful, and soft-spoken, unaware that he had built a hidden empire with stolen money, moving fortunes like pieces on a chessboard. The arrest shocked the nation as his double life unraveled, proof that in the digital age, the most dangerous criminals might be hiding behind the safest smiles. For decades, Sydney's coastline carried a ghost story, the drowning of a young surfer in 1998 that locals always believed was no accident. Rumors swirled, but with no evidence, the case dissolved into myth. That changed in 2025 when underwater crime forensics made a breakthrough. Preserved bone fractures recovered from deep-sea currents revealed marks consistent not with an accident, but with a brutal attack. The technology traced microscopic fibers from the surfboard, linking them to a man who, shockingly, had built a successful life as a coastal safety officer, ironically sworn to protect swimmers from danger. The revelation tore through the community like a storm tide, exposing a predator who had been celebrated as a hero. Sydney's murder in the waves proved that even the ocean, with all its secrets, cannot keep the truth buried forever.